All right, Brandon. Brandon, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Clay County, Kentucky. Grew up in a town called Old Nitty.
Tell me about your family growing up.
My dad and mom, my dad's name's Buddy Noble. My mom's name was Cheryl Ray Davidson. My mom was born in Ohio. My dad was originally from Wolfe County. He worked on the farm every day. And mom, she worked at school. She worked for Old Nitty Baptist Institute up to the day she died, which she passed away back last 2021, October 2021, while I was in court. And had a good mom, and real good dad.
Good childhood?
There wasn't now?
Good childhood?
Yeah, good childhood.
No crazy abuse, nothing like that?
No, normal childhood.
How far did you go to school?
9th grade.
9th grade.
Yeah.
What happened? Why'd you quit?
Well, I started having trouble with the police. They stopped the school bus, search it for drugs when they found out I'd be on it, and just one thing or another.
So you started with drugs early?
Started pretty early.
It's common down here, right?
It's about the only thing it was. If you wanted anything, you just put them at dope. My first love was meth, and I figured if I was going to do it, I was going to do it right. So I learned how to cook it when I was about 15, and I did.
Is meth the main drug down here?
Do what now?
Is meth the biggest drug in
Yeah.
Appalachia?
Yeah, it's the biggest drug around.
Not the pills? The pills were big for a while.
Do what now?
Pills? Like
Pills? Yeah.
painkillers?
Yeah, I got hooked on pain pills pretty bad. I was hooked on the Roxy 30s. I cooked meth to pay for them. And it just, one thing led to another. And
Is that how you were making money?
yeah.
You been in jail, prison before?
I done 7 years first time. First got caught a manufacturing charge when I was 18 over in Laurel County. And they couldn't charge me for manufacturing. They dropped it down to precursors. I took 5 years on hit. I was about 18 going on 19. Ended up doing the 5. Got out on parole. Back then there wasn't no sanctions when you get out. You mess up, you come back. Well, I was out one night and forgot to go to the parole officer. Next thing you know, I'm on the run, and I've been up about a week. And I was headed out of town to get me some pills, and run into a roadblock. Me passed out in a buddy of mine's vehicle, and they got me again with another bag of dope. Give me 2 more years on hit, made a total of 7. So I went on to prison. I was in prison when I was 19.
How many years have you been in prison now?
Right now, I've been locked up again this time, 2 years. I've been out 6 months in the last 5 years. I just done a 5 for fleeing and evading and eating their evidence on them, they said. And they give me 5 on hit. I got out October 30th of 2020. I was locked back up April 16th of 2021.
How old are you?
Be 38 September this year.
So you spent a lot of your life in...
Yeah, it's been a lot of my life in here. Yeah.
You have kids?
Yeah, got one little boy named Brandon Earl.
And where's he?
He's down there at my brother's house. Yeah.
Where's the mother?
She's with him.
Oh, she's with him.
Yeah. We put him up in a trailer back behind my brother's trailer, and he stays down there.
So you're here in Kentucky. This is not a prison, this is just a jail?
It is just Class D jail right now, but I'm waiting to go to prison.
You're going to prison?
Yeah, they can't classify me here.
Yeah. You spent a lot of your time in jail or prison. What does it do to you emotionally?
But I guess I'm used to it, I guess.
You get institutionalized.
You
get institutionalized.
I believe I am. I mean, the days go by faster in here than me than they do on the street.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I miss my family and I miss the women and stuff out there that come with the lifestyle, but I've got to let it go when I get out.
But do you get depressed in here?
Depressed?
Yeah.
No. I got depressed when my mom died.
Yeah. But you have friends here in jail?
Yeah, I got plenty of friends, and they want me to say hi to them. They wrote their names down on that piece of paper, and I'm going to say hi to them on camera before I leave.
If you had your life to live all over again, what would you have done differently?
Well, And it's a hard question. But I'd say if I had it to do over, I wouldn't fool with meth. And I want, if there's any youngins watching this and sees this, I want them to know it may look fun and you may look like you got everything world in the palm of your hands, and you will have for a while. It brung it all to me, but in the end, it's took it all back away from me. I mean, I couldn't even go to my mom's funeral. I was locked up and had to listen, watch it on a video because I'm high risk and they couldn't take me to the old needy community. They're afraid I'd get away from them.
You're high risk because of the...
And I've been charged with a lot of stuff, but only some of it stuck. I've been charged with attempted murder on police officers. I've been charged with fleeing and evading numerous times and done time on it. I don't know why they consider me high risk. I think I'm a good guy.
What kind of teenager were you?
Teenager, but I was probably a hell raiser. Yeah.
Is there peer pressure to do what everyone else is doing, or that's the way you're cut?
I had a lot of friends. We done a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
Is Appalachia part of the problem, the fact that there's not a whole lot to do?
Well, there ain't no jobs here,
Coal mining is dried up?
Coal mining, I don't know nothing about no coal mining. And I figured before I work for $20 or $30 a day, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, to get by. But I had a job ready when I got locked up this time, Gowdy Calking. I was gonna start on Monday, and like I said, I ain't been out 6 months. I done had me 4 or 5 vehicles bought and paid for. That's money, which it's in the evidence I give them to look at. I have me some cash, enough cash and stuff put up, where I can start work and not have to worry about nothing. And I don't know, so I got a call to meet somebody at the parking lot of the store and drop something off. When I got there, man, I dropped it off. I went down the road, turned around, I come back, and they had 2 K9 units and 5 carloads of law waiting on me.
Were you set up?
I set up, yeah. Had a female with me when I got caught, but they done a background check on her when she got her to jail and found out she's a good Christian-like lady, and they let her go. So I don't know what happened.
Do you have siblings? Do you have brothers and sisters?
I got 2 brothers, 1 sister, and I got a half-sister that lives in North Carolina.
Are any of your siblings in a similar kind of trouble?
No. They all good. My sister, she works at a doctor's office. My brothers, they do got Gowdy Calking out of Lexington, and I don't know what my sister in North Carolina's done. I ain't seen her in a long time.
What do you think it is that makes you different?
Buddy, at an early age, man, when I was 10, 11 years old, I always hung around with older people. I washed cars and stuff for a buddy of mine. A buddy of my dad's, he had a car lot and stuff. I'd wash cars and stuff for him. He'd drink on the weekend, play poker and stuff. I was 11, 12 years old. I'd win $1,200, $1,300 a weekend playing poker, man. And,
you grew up fast.
Grew up fast. I was running with the older guys, man. They showed me love. And I was addicted to playing poker, man. And then when I got about 13, 14, all my little buddies on the holler, they liked pot. My uncles grew pot. So I'd help them clean it, and they'd give me what was left. And I liked their money, so that's just the way to go.
Yeah, living that life, where you're chasing fast money and getting in trouble, is it the adrenaline that becomes addictive? What? The adrenaline, the excitement of it all that becomes addictive?
Yeah.
And then eventually you play around with drugs and you get addicted to the drugs as well.
Eventually start smoking the meth, then started doing 30s, and I didn't think there's no end in sight, just like the next man out there. I thought there wasn't nobody gonna take me down. And
are there drugs here in jail or in prison?
Nah, just dry as a powder house in here.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got to withdraw when you're here?
Withdraw? I don't withdraw. I never withdraw when I come in off the street. I knew I couldn't get it. I knew I was done for. I know when they bring me through the door, through the Sally Port, I know it's over. They won't lower my bond. They won't let me out. I mean, I've seen people come in here the same charges as me. Seen one boy in here on murder charge. He got 7 years. I got 12 years for a 45 and 22 grams of dope and a couple $1,000 in money.
Is that because of all your repeat offenses?
That's what they said. I mean,
your record just...
They dismissed the PFO, so I don't see why that'd have anything to do with it.
What's your biggest fear now?
Biggest fear, losing another one of my family members while I'm locked up. That's about the only thing I fear.
What would you like to see happen? You're in here for how long in prison?
12 years. I go up for parole September.
So can you see beyond those 12 years? Do you have any goals? You just want to...
Yeah, I'd like to get out, stay straight, stay sober, live my life, spend the rest of my life with my youngin'. I missed out on all of his life. Day he was born, I got locked up at the hospital for trafficking charges. Police come in, they're bringing him up from, his mother had a C-section. They're bringing him up, and doors bust open, police busted in on us, and I had an indictment once for trafficking meth that, and so yeah.
For all the trouble and excitement that you got into, do you have any good memories of all that?
None at all, but
No.
I'm getting older and it's getting hard to remember things. I just remember bits and pieces of it. I mean, I remember some wrecks from some high-speed chases I've been on and stuff like that, but other than that, no, it's all bad.
What's the craziest thing you got into? With the police or with anybody?
With the police? Let's see.
You got an attempted murder. That's.
Yeah, that was dismissed. I'd say, buddy, I had this woman driving me one night. I won't mention no names, but she was driving me one night. We'd been over in London, and we stopped at a place, and the police was sitting there, and we pulled in. And I looked at her, I told her, I said, you better not stop. Cause, I was trying to get rid of my stuff. And we got all the way from the dollar store by the Burger King, you know where it's at, all the way down to make the Collins for it. I had her, she didn't know how to drive. She'd run about 100, 110. And, there's a police lived down there across from the grade school in the stretch there. I seen him. And I told her, I said, damn, you better hit the dirt road fast. I said, because this guy can drive, because I've run him before. And he pit maneuvered us, man. We flipped about 6 times. And I come out of the vehicle running, and they was waiting on me. They finally caught me, but they had to fly that woman out. It messed her head up a little bit, but that's probably about the craziest chase I've been on. Yeah, all the rest of them turned out pretty good till the K9 units got here.
What's it like to be attacked by a bunch of police dogs?
It ain't fun. It ain't fun. They got a police dog here that can find money, it can find your guns, it can find whatever you throw, it's going back and getting it.
Brandon, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
Most important lesson of love in your life, that'd be take each day as it comes. And when you walk out that door from your mom and dad, let them know you love them, because it may be the last time you see them.
All right, Brandon, thank you so much for sharing your story.
No problem.
I wish you luck once you get out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, man.